we're still able to catch it back with. In today's video, I'm gonna be black in realistic. Wait a minute. What did I say? Black. Maybe the car's black. I'm gonna be back in realistic car driving with the Porsche Panamera, and we're taking this thing on the track for a challenge. Now the rules are: we cannot crash this thing, we cannot flip it. Sounds pretty simple, but I also can't play in first person, so I'm at a major disadvantage, which is gonna probably cost me the entire video. But we'll just have to see how it goes. Let's launch this thing in 3, 2, 1, blast off. The launch is crazy and the acceleration is crazy early. This thing does not handle well though. Based on my previous experience, it didn't handle well, but I did make some changes, so we'll just have to see how it goes. But I can't be in third person, and it's really weird for me not to be in first person right now, because I am usually in first person. But we'll just have to see how this goes. The brakes seem okay. It seems like it has a lot of grip, so that's good. Let me just, okay. There's no chance until the game fixes the first person point of view. There's just no chance for me to be in first person, because I would barely be able to see the turns or where I want to go. Like I mean I can if I zoom in, but this is also very painful because I don't like to be this close up. Like, oh my gosh, this does not, I gotta look over the steering wheel. I gotta raise the camera to see over the steering wheel. This is actually not that bad, but I don't like it. But I'm gonna give myself a little extra challenge again to remain in this point of view for these couple minutes of part of the video. We'll just have to see how long I want to be in this point of view. But hopefully it doesn't cost me the video and make me crash or the challenge. Moving this point of view does not cost me the challenge. So far I'm doing well, and this thing is actually handling a lot better than I remember it. Because this thing was unlocked. This thing is unlocked by miles. It still is unlocked by miles. I don't know why I said was. But when I first got this thing, it handled like a boat. It was very, very hard to turn. But now it's still doing a lot better. I'm actually very impressed with it. Very, very impressed. And I'm very impressed that I'm able to stay in this point of view so long without having any crashes or going crazy. I don't like it, but it's better than this point of view by far. So I'm going to stay like this for now. But if you guys want me to change the view, you can leave a comment, even though I can't see the comment till after the video. But but it's actually not that bad. But I'm not used to it though. That's the only thing that I don't really like. I'm not used to being this close up in first person. But this is their only option. This is the best option other than going in third person. And so far I'm doing pretty well like this. So I think I'm gonna remain like this. But I'm probably gonna go back in third person just because this is kind of a weird view. It's like we're pretty much zoomed in, even though we are, but like with our eyes in real world. Oh my gosh, I felt like I was going so fast there. I was just gonna fly off the map. Okay. Yep, we failed. But we're just gonna have the experience of this thing. I don't know how that happened. I feel like it had to do with the camera. If I was like in my normal point of view, I'd be able to catch back that without any problems. But this thing failed, but I'm not gonna rage and be like, oh my god, because I'm not happy that I can't be in first person. Like, I missed my first. Oh my bro, if I don't hold up the camera, bro, I'm looking down at the speedometer, which is very bad because I can't see what's in front of me. Look, just like that, I couldn't see the turn coming up, so would have been held. Damned. But so far this thing is doing well. Even though it failed the challenge, I'm not that upset. I don't know why I'm not that upset. Like, I feel like it's because I'm not driving like how I used to drive, so I feel like I'm gonna crash more now than ever. Like, I feel like I'm gonna crash just looking from this perspective. Like, it doesn't make me feel confident in my driving skills. Like, oh my gosh. And when I'm in third person, I am confident in third person, but I just don't like it that much. But it also mainly depends on the game that I'm playing. Like, if it's a game that doesn't really support first person, or the first person isn't really detailed that much, I'm probably gonna be in third person most of the video. But I love when I'm in first person. Like, that's when I have the most confidence in my driving skills. Like, third person isn't bad, but I just prefer first person for this specific game. Not every game that I play that's based around cars. Like if I was playing Southwest Florida, I would be in third person, but I'm very used to driving third person, so let's start that. This game I'm used to first person, so I want to be in first person, but I don't know what the game did to the first person point of view. Like, they messed it up so bad. And I think that's the main point of this video. Like, forget about the challenge at this point. I'm upset with not being in first person. That's the entire point of this video, bro. Like, me just complaining that I can't be in first person, pretty much. Even though I do love this car, I'm probably gonna redo the challenge whenever we get back for the normal first person, just for the sake that I don't feel like this thing failed like 100% its fault. It was like it crashed because it was bad handling, then I'd probably not do it back, but I might do it back whenever the game add back the first person, but I'm not sure. But that's also if you guys want to see it. I just realized I can't even see my hands on the wheel if I'm not turning the wheel. Like, oh my god, yo, the game needs to fix this first person thing, bro. It's not funny at this point. I never thought I would be this upset about not being able to go in first person in a game. I'm not really upset, but like, I just want it back. Like, come on, I need my first person. Like, I can't even see the turn. Half of the turn was blocked by my hair. I don't know what happened, but I think this happened yesterday, because that's when I don't know when it happened, but I know it had to be yesterday because I was playing before yesterday and it was normal, and then yesterday I came in the game and I went in first person. I was like, oh, what's happened to my character head? Do I have to change? And I checked the settings and I checked the menus. I even like equipped the slim character. It was not the character's fault. I don't know if it has to do with the avatar outside of the game. I didn't try anything outside of the game, but I don't know if it had to be that. But I did check when the game was last updated, and it was yesterday, so I know it had to be something the developers messed with in the game, or something. I don't even know, but I just hope they fix it, because I did make a report. If you play the game, you could make a report as well. Not report the game as in the game is bad or anything like that, but just like a bug or a glitch, that kind of report. I don't mean report the game. I don't want anyone to report the game. It's a very nice game. Or if this game got deleted, I'd be very upset, because it's one of my favorite games, car games on Roblox. Like, I love this game, but I don't love not being in first person. Like, it's very upsetting or uncomfortable for me to be driving this way. Not upsetting. I don't know why I keep saying upset. I'm not really upset. I'm just very uncomfortable driving like this in the game. Like, I'm legit. Imagine you see someone in real life driving this close to the steering wheel. Like, you'd be like, what's that retard doing? That would be something sort of my reaction, but like, not really being realistic. But like, if you are driving this close and this is your point of view driving, I guarantee you'd crash within a minute on the road. Like, there's no way it's possible to drive like that, being so close to the steering wheel and seeing inside your own head. Imagine. Oh my gosh, that would be a nightmare come true. But so far this thing is actually handling pretty well. Like, I don't really see that major oversteer, that major understeer, which is why I said the only reason I feel like I crashed, bro, was because of the way my camera is set up. Like, I feel like I turned harder than I needed to as well. But I don't really blame the car, and I don't blame my driving, considering the circumstances that I'm under right now. Whoa, major oversteer there. We're still able to catch it back, which shows you that this car handles super well. The crash or the tap off the rail, I didn't really lose control or crash that bad, but we did tap the rail. I felt like I could have saved that if I was either in third person or my normal first person. I feel like I definitely could have saved that, because being able to save some of these oversteers and power slides that I'm seeing now, we definitely could have saved that. But it is what it is. But I just really hope the game adds the first person back. Well, fix the first person, because the first person is there, is just glitched out. You can really see through your own head. This thing handles it takes the turns so well. Like, I'm about to just give this thing a pass by default, bro. I'm just gonna give this thing a pass by default. It did tap the rail, but it handled super well, so it's a default pass. Because considering the circumstances, this thing passed by default. It's also very fast as well for this type of car. The aerodynamics of it send this thing flying. at the end here, but that wouldn't matter because we already made it to the end of the lap. But now I'm gonna show you guys the setup real quick. I do recommend you changing it similar to this because it actually handles super well. It definitely handles better than if it was stock. This is the camber, caster, the toe. Gearbox is pretty much stock. The sort of suspension, stiffness, damping, height offset. Didn't really change the rear. The differential, this is how I have it. Didn't change the final drive, torque vector, front diff power, front diff ghost, front diff preload, rear diff power, rear diff ghost, rear diff preload, steering. This thing handled super well. As I said, I'm giving this thing a pass by default based on the circumstances. Well, the reason why I'm blaming for my crash is because I was in this point of view while driving. Like, there's so many blind spots here, like it's not even funny. Like if I'm taking a turn, I got a major blind spot compared to if I was like backed, I could see more. Like here, if I'm taking a turn, I can like see through the window, but here I can't really see, so I'd have to move the camera to look. So I'm blaming that. It might be seen like I'm coming up with random excuses, but I'm not blaming myself or the car for that, bro. So the car passed by default. But I hope you guys enjoyed, hope you found it helpful, and I hope they add back the first person. Peace out.